Hello, I am back with another video, and this time a haul when I'm in New York. You think I should be buying books? No, me neither. Don't ask me why. Maybe because I have a problem. So I'm just putting some quick tunes. Okay, some Gracie Abrams for today. Anyways, I'm gonna go through this ridiculous pile and I'll tell you guys what I bought. I also made a TikTok, so you can just watch that. I'm about to go watch Evan Hansen on Broadway, and I have like an hour. So I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I have work to do, like homework, but I don't want to do that right now. So here's a little haul. First, My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa. I cannot say her last name, but this book, I think I bought it this month, and I see this book all over Book Talk, so I was like, okay, fine. And I'm not gonna say a lot about it because I talk about this in my July reading wrap up since I read it earlier. You're gonna have to watch that to get a summary. Also, I'm not going in order at all. This is just a random stack. Next, I bought, this is so dumb, but not really. It's Crank Palace, and it's a Maze Runner novella. It was like $3. Outside of the Strand bookstore, they have like a bunch of little like on sale books, and I saw this and I didn't know this existed. I was obsessed with the Maze Runner series in middle school, and I still love them. So I was like, $3, and let me see what James Dashner wrote that I missed out on. Yes, this tells the story of Newt like never before, whatever that means. But Newt is my favorite Maze Runner character, and literally when he died, that was the first time I ever cried from a book. So I was like, I love his character, so I want to read this whenever. I feel like it's like a nice, easy read, for fun. And then next, I also bought this at Strand because I'm obsessed with Strand bookstore. I'm gonna be so sad when I leave New York. But next one I bought is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and they give me a Strand bookmark. This, I also got it on sale, so like I saw it was in the half price section, so I'm not gonna leave it there. Like, it needs a home, and its home is with me. And this book is about this circus that's like, I think it's like a one-day thing, and there's these two magicians, Celia and Marco, and they're competing, but I think they fall in love. So it's like enemies to lovers, romance, and fantasy. And I love fantasy with romance. It's like my favorite genre. So I feel like I'll really like this. And the book cover is really cool. This was $7, half price section. See, I'm like saving money basically. It's called Making Investments. The next one, from my girl boss queen, Sally Rooney, Beautiful World, Where Are You? I already read this. It's also in the July reading wrap up, and so I'm not going to talk about it a lot, but I really loved it and I recommend it. I think when it comes to Sally Rooney's books, I rank them normal people, because normal people is elite. Like, if you want to read one Sally Rooney book, read normal people. But if it's normal people, this one, Beautiful World, Where Are You? And then Conversations with Friends. But yeah, if you want a summary or whatever, July reading wrap up. Next, also, where did I buy this? Actually, this is clickbait. I bought this in DC, not in New York. But next, I bought Misery by Stephen King. Guess where? Yes, Strand bookstore. And I talked about this in my June reading wrap up, but this is one of the best books I've read this year, and I'm not even like exaggerating. This, like, I forgot I was reading, and I highly recommend it. So I was not gonna tour, obviously, Stephen King. It's about a writer who gets kidnapped by a stan who's insane, and yeah, it's very good. Next, I bought book 2 in the Folk of the Air series, The Wicked King by Holly Black, and I read The Cruel Prince like in the spring, and I was so obsessed with it. Like, it was so good, but I haven't had the opportunity to buy a book too. And so I saw this at Barnes & Noble. And I was like, this is fantasy, romance, enemies to lovers, if you like that stuff. Next is On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. Also read this in June. It's in my reading wrap up. And I bought this in the New York Public Library. Very swag. I got the stamp. I kind of want to go back so I can buy another book with a stamp, but at the same time, like, I already have enough books and I'm really worried. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna pack all of this. I'm just speed running through these books because. The next one was The Yellow Wallpaper and Other Writings by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. Everyone's read The Yellow Wallpaper in high school, but why did I buy this? But I bought this at, I think the bookstore is called the Imperialist Books. I'll just write it down. It's like in New York. I went with a friend and it's like very liberal place, like a lot of feminist writing, so I wanted to switch it up because all I read is romance, and this is like, I don't even know what to describe this. Like, this is stuff you read in school, you know what I mean? I also talked about this already in my June reading wrap up, Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. Very good. I still haven't watched the movie because I'm poor, and the movies here are even more expensive. They're like $18 to go in, and then I have to get popcorn, obviously, and it's like $10. I don't have that money, so I'm just gonna wait. I feel like I already talked about a lot of these books, but just I wanted to do a haul. Also, I feel like if I do a haul, that'll like reinforce in my brain that I already did a haul, and I shouldn't buy more because I already did a New York book haul, you know? So I feel like that'll help me stop, because I physically cannot buy more or it won't fit in my suitcase. The next one, honestly, I have no idea what this is about. I didn't buy this though. I was on my way to Hot Girl Run. Yeah, I run. It's like whatever. I found this book. I was like about to go into my run, and there was like a house with a box of books outside, and it was like, take them. So I found this book. The rest of the books were like math and science books, and I was like, this looks like fiction. So I picked it up. If I ever read it, I'll let you know. But it was free. And finding books on my way to run is like a good sign. It's like, you should keep running. The next one, $2. You see, I'm bargain deal. The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory. These two people, Alexa and Drew, are in an elevator, and there's like a power outage, so they're stuck in it together. And Drew is about to go to, I think, his ex's wedding, but he doesn't have a +1, and that's like the worst thing ever. How would you go to your ex's wedding without a date? Because you have to show up and be like, yeah, I'm like better without you or whatever. So that was his mindset, and Alexa agrees because there's something about him that's too hard to resist, according to the cover. So yeah, it's very much fake dating trope, and I know they're gonna end up together, like, but what, you know what, like yeah, like I already predicted the plot of this book based off the summary, but I feel like it's good to read like cheesy little rom-coms occasionally, and it's just entertaining. A book does not have to be good to not be a book does not have to be good to be entertaining. As long as you have fun, that's what makes a book. That's what makes a book worthwhile. I cannot talk today. Anyways, next book. I was already showing it, but next book, $5. $5. You see, I'm making deals. Basically, book 2 to Call Me by Your Name, and I read Call Me by Your Name in April, I think. I don't know, I read it in the spring, and honestly, I hear really bad things about this book. I hear that it like basically messes up the first one, but it was $5, and I was like, I want to see what happens, so got that. Okay, and then last but not least is The Lifestyle by Taylor Hahn. This was actually my book of the month pick for June. So technically I didn't buy it because I already had a credit. So whatever. Oh, there's a bookmark in here. It says, "You'll never guess what happens next." Also, book of the month, please sponsor me. Anyways, this book, I haven't read it yet, but it's about this woman named Georgina Wagman. She has it all. She has a great job, a great marriage, and she works at a law firm, good friends. And one day, she walks in on her husband, Nathan. Of course, his name is Nathan. She walks in on him with a junior associate. Like, why is he cheating on her? But and Georgina has a moment of crisis because, you know, her life is so great. And her husband has to go, like, try to mess it all up because he's a guy. And that's what guys do. But Georgina's like, no, I'm not going to let this man ruin everything. And she actually wants to save her marriage and recapture the spark, which I don't agree with. She should leave his ass. No, as Elle says, she should dump his ass and leave him alone. But I guess she wants to save her marriage. And it says she and Nathan are going to become swingers. I don't really know what swingers are. It says swingers are people who are married or in a long-term relationships and who like to have sex with other people's partners. I don't know if that was a thing. What is this book about? Okay, anyways, they're gonna do that, I guess. And she's gonna do it with her friends Felix and Nora. So I guess we'll see if Georgina trying to be a swinger with her husband will fix their marriage. Very random, but I just got a package and I wanted to do a little try on haul because if it doesn't fit, I'm gonna scream because I've been waiting for this shirt for like all of July basically. Okay, this will definitely fit. This is so cute. It says written by Sally Rooney. And it's a little baby tee. But I'll be back with a try on haul. Look. 3, 2. It does indeed fit. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more cropped. Like this. Okay, whore. No, this is a good this is a good size. Yeah. That was my little mini haul. I love it. Just remember when I said I'm done buying books. I'm going to film this video so I can stop buying books. I lied. What a shocker. Because I have self-control, right? I have self-control. No. I have more. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I need my glasses. I can't see myself. But anyways, as I was saying, I literally lied. Guess how many more? 4. And like, it's fine. Like, I would say it's fine, but like, I moved back to Texas in like, what day is it? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, in 4 days. And I'm stressing out because I don't know how to move everything back, but I just keep buying books. But it's like whatever. Like, I'm only gonna be in New York when I'm 20 years old, one time. So like, I feel like YOLO. Like, what's stopping me from living my life? No one. The first book I got from after my book ban was Loveless by Alice Oseman. Bestie Vivian came to visit New York, so I obviously had to show her my favorite bookstore. And obviously, like, I can't go into my favorite bookstore and not buy anything. So I got Loveless, and I've been really wanting to read this because I just finished the Heartstopper series. That was like the last books I read, and they're so good. So I was like, I need another Alice Oseman book. And also, favorite booktuber Jack Edwards said this was really good. So obviously I trust him. Look how cute this cover is. This book is about this girl named Georgia, and she doesn't understand like why she doesn't have regular crushes like all her friends. Like, she's seeing everyone in her school like making out in the hallways and like stuff like that, and she's like, ew. But it's about her coming to terms with being asexual, so I thought this was like something good for me to read, just to learn more about. This one's like not even my fault. This so basically everyone's moving out of this building right now because it's like the end of summer, and there's like a table downstairs of things people are just getting rid of, like a donation table, and I saw this book there just sitting there, and my other favorite booktuber, Steph Bohr, always talks about the off-campus series, and I think this is book one, but I don't really know, but it was free. Next one, actually I have a little break in between. Another like bookish thing I bought was this tote bag I've been wanting for so long, because I was like, I really want a tote bag from Strand before I leave, and this is what I settled on. Having a lot of trouble. There's so many cute tote bags at the Strand. I landed on this one. It says Strand Bookstore, and it's like the little carts from outside, which I can spend hours looking at the books outside. Even like today, like I went and I stood there for so long just going through all the carts, and I only got one book, which I'll show you right now, but it's just fun to like look at the like clearance section and be like, why they, I saw like 3 copies of 13 Reasons Why in the like $1 to $3 section, so I was like, damn, people do not like that book. But it's like the carts from outside, and then it's like New York, established 1927, and then it says where readers are loved, and it's like a pretty good size. It's like not too big, but also bigger than like the normal tote bags. Today I have an excuse. Today's National Book Lovers Day, so I was like, I have to go to the Strand and get a book to celebrate. And also I leave New York in like 4 or 5 days, so I wanted to say one last goodbye to my favorite bookstore, and I'm honestly so sad. That place is heaven to me, and I'm never going back. I got 2 books today for National Book Lovers Day, and that's it, I swear. One of them was from the clearance section for like the little carts outside. It was $3, so a steal. I had to. It's called Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand. The cover is what got me. Like, that looks so cool. The reviews were like good. It was like just saying a lot of like stuff that's like very horror, but also romance, coming of age, queer characters. And last but not least, for real this time, is one I've been wanting to buy for so long. This is literally just tastes like chocolate milk. This is not iced coffee. Anyways, it's called Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. I read one Christina Lauren book before, and it was this Homemade Equation, and it was so good. It was such a good rom-com, and I was like enthralled. And it was a little bit cheesy, but it was so good, and it got me really into it. Like, I read it in a day. So, and I've been in such a slump right now because I'm reading Emma by Jane Austen, and I swear I'm too stupid to understand anything, so I'm just like not having the best time with it. Like, I know it's not the book, like it's me, like I'm stupid, but I needed like a little rom-com or something. But yeah, this is about a girl named Macy. She's in her routine. I like basically just reading the summary, but she runs into Elliot, her first and only love of her life. We don't know where that's going. They're gonna like reunite or something. So she runs into him, and he's, once upon a time, it says, Elliot was Macy's entire world, going from her gangly, bookish boyfriend into the man who coaxed her heart open again. But basically this book, it says it's like flashing back and forth between back then and now after they reunite. And I love flashbacks and forwards, and I love friends to lovers, and I love pain and agony and romance. So I feel like this will be good. Wish me luck when I pack to go to Texas. And I need a job. Goodbye. Good luck, Charlie. And yeah, tell me what you guys are reading in the comments. And thank you for watching. And yeah, have a good life. And enjoy whatever you're reading. Oh, also off topic, and I guess we're like doing a haul on everything now. I bought these earrings at the Met Cloisters, and like this is why I have no money, because I can't control myself. Look how cute. The moon and the sun. That is, they're so cute. Anyways, bye-bye. Guys, literally, this isn't funny. This isn't funny. Look. What am I supposed to do with all this? Do you know? What am I supposed to...